What's up? What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of King's Court. I'm your man, King Real, joined once again by my man, Ski Prop.
What's going on, you guys? How y'all doing? How you doing, real?
I'm cooling, bro. I'm cooling, man. Trying to put chat right now.
Same.
And then,
We got
yeah,
one game starting right now, though.
What's going on, you guys?
One
Sure,
game
we got-
starting right now. The Knicks and the Nets should be starting up any moment.
hey, go ahead and tell them what you want.
Yeah, I'm on the Knicks in that game. The spread was kind of going up and down, up and down. It started at 3 favoring Brooklyn and went up to 4.5, and now it looks like it's diving back down to 4. But I just went ahead and took the money line. I like the Knicks team is not really that good, but I just think they have a good roster for this preseason. And it's a few players out for the Nets, like Fareed. He has an ankle soreness. He's out. Hollis Jefferson's not playing. So I think I'm liking the Knicks in this spot right here.
Yeah, I was rocking with the Brooklyn tonight too. When I saw that was the game today, I had already put in my head that's who I'm rocking with. But then when I saw and like you said, no Fareed, no Jefferson, no Pierre. I'm high on Brooklyn, but it seems like the Knicks is basically playing with who they playing during the regular season. They playing them in the preseason. They don't really have nobody to go to. They don't have no developmental pieces. They can just be like, well, let's see what you got out there. They got to play what they have. And
Hey,
so,
you're talking about the Knicks?
yeah, I'm saying the Knicks. I'm saying the Knicks don't really have like they play, but who they play right now? They playing who gonna play in the games.
Right.
What I'm doing the season. So
I like what I saw out of Alonzo Trier. I'm hoping to see more from him, like more minutes.
yeah, the Knicks problem is they star always hurt. He hurt last year, this year. He'll miss probably a month or 2 months. He don't have a timetable on when he returned, bro. So it's like I can't really put no value on it. Then you got Joakim Noah, he won out.
He doesn't even matter though, because they have Cantor, they have Mitchell Robinson. Mitchell Robinson is a low-key a stud.
Yeah, no, you're right. He don't matter none. He doesn't matter none. But they can move him. Probably pick up another little piece. Somebody, you know what I mean, just to move him out the way. He could go to a contending team right now. They could get a developmental piece back, something a developmental point guard somewhere. Somebody you throw in your G League or something you could develop.
I hear you. At least try to get something for him, but I don't really think anybody wants him.
Yeah, the line ain't moved. If anything, earlier it was at minus 4.5, -4. That's at -4.5. Even with all the injuries, not injuries, everybody sitting out.
I'm checking it out too. It's doing some movement. I have +4 right here at UWager, but the money line, the spread went down on my end, but the money line went up. So we'll see. I like the Knicks regardless, money line or spread. My play is on the money line.
If I'm gonna do anything, man, with that game, that first game, like I said, I'm high on the Nets. They're at home too. I'm gonna play. Yeah, I'm gonna in play. I'm gonna wait till the second half, and I'll probably find something of value right there and jump on it. As of right now, I just want to see. Like Knox last game had a good game. He had a double against the Wizards. So
right.
but you know what I like about Brooklyn too? Jared Allen is
I know you like his shooting.
Yeah, they're working on their shooting. Nets is trying to get some swing bigs. Like I was saying, they want to be a faster team. They started pace last year. All that series been working on their threes. Jared Allen been shooting 100 threes during practice. The two bigs you have over there is going to be Ed Davis and Fareed. But besides,
so who's looking forward to be the game changer tonight for the Nets? The X Factor.
Crab.
Okay, that's my guy. He's from LA too.
I see Crab getting off, and then what's up, boy? Do what he say? He can't be guarded by nobody in the league. He said that earlier in the news.
I like him too. So I think it'll be a good game, but at the end, like I said, I just think the Knicks pull away.
Yeah, and what's that total sitting at right now?
I'll give a quick shout out to the guys in the chat. First one in here, we got Scotty Rock Forever, Irvin, Moses, DJ Big Boss. What's up, guys? Thanks for joining us. YOLO Steves.
Did you see that? What's that total? What's the spread? Try to get to it.
For the Knicks?
Oh, it's sitting at 230. I ain't touching it. You know what, bro? Right now, preseason, man, if I'm 11, 7, and 1. 4 of my losses, bro, is from
totals.
Totals. In play and betting them. It's still trying to in play.
Totals are tricky right now.
They super tricky right now, man. 11, 3, and 1 with the spread, with these totals is killing me, bro. Like last night, I was for sure thinking that I was gonna go over 200. Last night, that game, I hopped on. Sure the hell they going to over 200. But it is though. What you pointed out to me earlier was the dogs. Dogs is firing. Dogs is hitting.
Yeah,
And,
they barking.
and everybody who hopped on it last night and tell us. I mean, I know Ski gave out Hornets earlier in the day. Then we jumped on doing the end play, doing the game. Got them at 8.5. Some of those guys at 5.5. Cash.
Right.
Good money.
Easily. They won by I think more than 10.
Yeah, and then what we saw too last night from the Rockets, man. You know, like I said, Rockets will come out firing. I see it being a double-digit win. They went out there and whooped ass. That -6.5 was never a question, but early. And one of my followers, you know, he hit me on Twitter. Was like, man, you think I should hop on the Rockets now? When he said that, it was Rockets -2.5. So I tell him, I follow him and grab my Rockets -2.5. So I cashed the -2.5 and the -6.5 last night. You know what I mean? So
right, I saw that.
Yeah, so I appreciate you. Now I don't have your name stuff written down right now. But I give you a shout out on Twitter, man. You know, I appreciate you for looking out for me and blessing me with that because I wasn't even paying attention to my the line drop. You know,
we have Scotty Rock jumping way ahead. He's trying to make that money. He's not playing any games. He said, "Take the Kings on Friday. Draymond Green won't play." And I also heard the starters won't play that many minutes on Friday.
Man, you know, since we're talking about that, let's talk about teams that should be out here performing right now. That's not. LA. Drop another one.
Well, I mean, like I told you, teams don't really care about winning these preseason games. They just care about going out there, working on whatever they care about working on or seeing what rotations work together. And that's clearly what Luke is doing.
That's not what I saw. I mean, as a fan, you see something totally different from what I'm seeing. What I'm seeing right now is no defense in LA. I don't see any defense.
Luke playing a lot of players that's not even going to get minutes. Like, he's just throwing players out there.
I feel you, man, but Pope, they gotta move him.
Yeah, he sucks. He might not get moved, but he might just fall out of the rotation. Because you got Hart and you got Stevenson and you got Svi. Svi's gonna steal somebody's minutes.
Michael Beasley, he got to be moved. He has to go.
No, I think he's good. He's good for depth, just in case maybe somebody gets hurt. He's a very versatile player.
He was the reason LA lost yesterday. You asked me. I don't care about that last minute shot that we missed.
Okay. He wasn't playing that well. I'm not going to say he was. But I still like to have that versatility just in case you need him if somebody goes down.
LA yesterday game, man, it was 22 or 23 turnovers, 30 fouls, 3 technical fouls. That's not.
In these games, like I told you, if we would have had Mo Wagner, it would have been a different story. Because Zubac can't play no defense, and he just sucks.
Hold on, you said my video laggy. Hold on, I think it might be my Wi-Fi on somewhere. Hold on. Matter of fact, it's my son's birthday, so I'm going to scream out his name. Prince! You on Wi-Fi?
Happy birthday, Prince Rail, huh?
Yeah, it's my son's birthday today, y'all. I know my wife came out here and told me it was a little laggy, too. I had to move from my other room to this room because my cable box was tripping in the bedroom. So in order to watch the game to bedroom, I had to move my whole shit to a whole room.
We'll get it together.
Yeah, hopefully it click in, man. Shit, I got the best. No homo. Best Cox cable to provide. That's what it's called, Cox cable. You know what I mean? Don't sound proper. That's what it is. So
you just got to put a pause on there, huh?
Yeah. Put a pause on there. But we were just touching on the Lakers. Yeah, I didn't like what I saw last night. I didn't like what I saw.
I did. I like the first half because that's what you got to look at. If you're looking at like when you saw the Boston, the first game, they came out on fire, and what happened? They didn't care the second half. It's the same for the Lakers, man.
But the Lakers showed me they don't have a bench.
Yes, we do. Come on now.
And what's up with Kuzma?
Stacked.
Kuzma, all right? I didn't hear nothing about him. What happened to him? I seen him lead the game yesterday.
Kuzma will be all right.
All right, man. Personally, I think I got to let go of Beasley and Pope while y'all can. I'm pressing tides.
We don't got to necessarily let go of them. It's just they don't have to have a lot of minutes. They don't have to really get in. They can be on the roster.
What is Beasley going to do for you?
Like I said, let somebody go down, and we might need him.
Yeah, man. Yesterday he was horrible, man. Turning the ball over a lot, just playing bad.
I'm not going to defend bad play. I'll put it out there. He was bad. I don't like KCP either. But
Teddy B, you disagree. Why you disagree, Teddy B? What you see? What am I not seeing?
Give him a second to reply. The Knicks game is starting up now. Here they're gonna tip off. I like this Knicks starting 5.
Oh yeah, well, you can lock it in. I mean, I'm not making no play. I know you said you on the money line.
Oh yeah, it's already out there. I tweeted it out there. Got that plus 150.
Yeah, I'm not making no play on this game. I'm gonna wait until halftime. and jump on it. Yeah, I see it like it too right now. I don't know what the fuck. Ain't no Wi-Fi on nowhere in my house. We plugged in, wired in. So hey, I don't know.
Scotty Rock, KCP still got jail issues.
So you still got what issues?
Jail.
Well, we think about the Oklahoma game. Oh yeah, we can touch on the Oklahoma game right now since that's the next game. That's the next game. No, that ain't the next one on, right?
Well, yeah, it comes on at 5. You got the Bulls and Bucks at 5. You got OKC at 5 too.
Well, we got a couple more minutes. Let's just speed it through a couple of these little news real quick. News on Butler, bro. You see, Miami today or yesterday could have got Butler again, but they don't want to give up. Richardson, Josh?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I like Josh Richardson. He's not. I mean, I would probably give him up though, but teams know that Butler is going to be moved. It's not like they have to give up a whole lot to get Butler. At some point, they're going to give in and trade him because he doesn't want to be there. And everybody knows it.
Yeah, but the Heat want to give up Dragic and Whiteside for Butler. They're not trying to move on Josh Richardson. If you Miami,
you said that Miami wanted to give up Dragic?
Yeah.
I don't understand. I would rather give up Richardson. I mean, I don't see him being that great. I like Dragic.
If you compare Richardson stats right now and Butler's stats at the same age, they're exactly the same. At 24, they're exactly the same. I see Richardson as a two-way player too. He can play, you know what I mean, and he plays defense. He's ranked 16th.
I'm not down on him. I think he's a good player.
Yeah, he ranked 16th in defense. He's 24 years old. He's a bright spot in Miami right now, if you ask me. And I wouldn't trade for Butler either. I know Butler's a proven superstar, but I'm not giving up that what he can't possibly be with pieces around him for Butler who's not signed yet.
And let's touch on that line move real quick. It was Al Hard. What do we think about the OKC game dropping down -2? I mean, that's because they announced that Paul George is not playing, Roberson is not playing, Abrinas is going to have limited minutes. So, I mean, that's just what it is right there. That's why the line is dropping, in my opinion. And on the Pistons side, we don't know what the starting lineup is going to look like. Dwayne Casey doesn't want to release it yet. But that's another point there. You have a new coach, Dwayne Casey. He just got fired. He want to make a point over there.
Dwayne Casey about defense. I see him trying to smother the paint, you know what I mean, especially with Green and Drummond. The Pistons' problem is going to be guard play. Like I said, that's what we saw it, and it's not about they don't have the right guards. They got Jackson, you know what I mean, but they're healthy. The guards never stay healthy. You know, they need a young guard. They should have drafted a guard, but they didn't have the stuff to draft anything. That's what they should have went after. I would have went for a guard instead of going out for George Griffin, Blake Griffin. You know what I mean? Before I went out for Blake Griffin, Blake Griffin is a superstar, but you got jumping up there already. He do that same shit in the play. Yeah, he really don't have no mid-range jumper like Griffin do. You know what I mean? But you need a guard.
Right. Period. You need a guard.
This is a guard.
We saw that problem with the Suns the other night.
This is a guard heavy. This is a guard heavy league right now. You need a guard that can score, a guard that can play defense. Somebody who can still take the ball. You can't have all these bigs when nobody get the ball to them. That doesn't fly.
Right.
They're saying that with OKC tonight. No Roberson, no Paul George, no Westbrook. They still have Steven Adams, man. That's the most toughest man in the NBA.
Yeah, I saw they said that.
Yeah. Schroeder's still strong to me. The line dropping at 2.5 against Detroit. I was on fire cylinders on OKC today. That's what I was leaning. I'm gonna rock.
I was too. I'm not lying to you.
Yeah, OKC. I don't really want to give a play to this play to y'all because I don't want to really man.
My thing is, I just feel like my handicap on this game is just that OKC doesn't necessarily really care. They don't have the players that they need playing this game, and their bench player. I like Abrinas. I mean, I like him. He's a good shooter. He's on limited minutes, so I don't see a lot of players on that side, and I see maybe a motivated Pistons teams with a new coach. So I lean more towards the Pistons. I don't have a play on this game, but that's where I lean.
Yeah, Pistons probably play more defense. OKC got better shooters. They got better athletes on the OKC squad, even off the bench. I still lean OKC, especially with the line dropping to -2.5. I'll still jump on OKC -2.5. That's not an official play for me. It's only like one game on here. I know for a fact I'm playing tonight. The OKC Detroit one ain't really one. It was to begin with. I want to see what happened with Schroeder. I want to see how Patterson. I want to see how much time Adams get. I'm pretty sure Adams. Stars play big minutes in their first games. You know what I mean? So I'm assuming this starting five for OKC is going to play the first half.
Right, but the starting five is not strong.
Nah. Will it get to the Detroit team?
I mean, the Detroit team starting five is stronger than OKC starting five.
Tonight, yeah. Tonight. I get that to you. Tonight.
So that's why it's just a game. You don't have to bet every game, but I mean, I would stay away from this one if it's me. But my lean is Pistons. Your lean is OKC, I assume.
Yeah, it's OKC. Let's talk about who Detroit picked up. They picked up Jose Calderon, Pachulia, Ben Robinson III, Bruce Brown. They drafted Bruce Brown and Thomas.
Hasn't Jose Calderon played for like every team in the NBA already?
That man a journeyman, man.
He's played for probably every team.
I think the fact that I read all that and who's over there, money might be on Detroit. It might be on Detroit, but if they go down early big. You got plus 2.5 right now. You can catch Detroit at plus 7.
Right. That's a game. That's what I was going to say. That you want to live bet.
You want to live bet. Catch Detroit at plus 7, plus 7.5. Take it that way. Okay, see if they win. They're not gonna blow Detroit out tonight. It's a preseason game. Nobody there. If they were only team that they really cared about the preseason right now was the Rockets.
I mean, yeah.
But I don't know.
Let's touch on this other real quick. We could bounce back to OKC, but I just saw a comment. I think it was it Dave LA. He's just giving us the Bucks starting five, and it's Bledsoe, Brogdon, Giannis, Chris Middleton, and Lopez to start. And that's a good starting five with the new coach over there, just like we're talking about with the Pistons. New motivated coach, new team is motivated, and they're going against who? The Bulls, who just lost. They lost Markkanen. I mean, it's Jabari Parker's return to the Bucks, though. What do you think?
I like Bulls in this spot.
Yeah, that's what I was leaning earlier. But then when I saw it earlier, I was thinking maybe Giannis wasn't playing, but it says he's in there.
Yeah, Giannis is playing. The reason I like the Bulls because I don't know how long the starters for the Bucks are gonna play. You know what I mean? Bledsoe.
That's true.
I don't see Bledsoe and Oladipo playing that long. Maybe Brogdon. Shout out to Brogdon. Actually,
And DiVincenzo.
Your cousin just messaged me a little while ago because I guess my kid and your kids is your cousins fighting in Portland, so I'm gonna have to call after the show over and figure out what's going on over there. Shout out to Brogdon. But
yeah, the Bulls. I mean, we talked about it yesterday. They have the young players over there that are still going to be playing at the end of the game.
Yeah, no, they are. But I'm like, it's like a Rockets game. Milwaukee, what they putting out there right now, to start Bledsoe, Brogdon, Middleton, Oladipo, and Brook Lopez, they can pull out quick and get a quick 11, 13-point lead on this spot. That's what you want to hop on. And get up big on the Bulls early, jump on the Bulls with that plus money. I guess like you grab them at plus 13, plus 14.
Yeah, that's a good one to live bet as well. That's why I said today earlier I was looking to live bet a couple of these games, and those are the two right there, the Bulls and the Pistons. Yeah,
Bulls and Pistons. The only game I'm really high on, bro, is that LA game.
LA.
The Clippers.
Oh, Clippers. Which side you liking over there on the Clippers and T-Wolves?
Clippers.
What is there to like about the Clippers tonight? I mean, Lou Will's not playing.
That's the only person who ain't playing. That's it.
But I mean,
Harris,
like the rest of the players.
First of all, I heard the reports that Derrick Rose said that he's in MVP shape. He's back in his MVP form. He felt no, Derrick Rose. If I want to play Derrick Rose, I'm gonna go hop on 2K15. You know what I mean? And that's when I go play a 14. You know what I mean? I don't see shit from Derrick Rose. Wiggins, Jeff Teague, Taj Gibson, and Towns against Beverly, Bradley, Harris, Gortat. I like the Clippers. Plus, they got them draft picks they drafted. They came out last game, but they're really good. You can't knock a Doc Rivers coach team, like I said. And last year, they was ranked what? It's somewhere over here.
They like I said, their team is always injured. I don't think too many of these players on their roster are going to play a lot of minutes just because they want to stay healthy.
And Clippers have one of the highest scoring rates in the league. They was highest last year and highest scoring rate.
Well, you know I'm not high on this Timberwolves team, but I think I like the T-Wolves in this spot. The T-Wolves, I mean, they should have something to prove right now too, right? That they can play without Butler.
No, because you don't know who else they got to move with Butler. You can't play. You may have to move somebody with Butler to get exactly back what you want.
Well, I just look at their roster and I look at the Clippers roster, and I like the T-Wolves side much more. I don't see much to like on the Clippers. And the line started at like what? T-Wolves were plus 2.5, and it's down to pick 'em or T-Wolves -1.
Yeah, T-Wolves right now is at if I'm taking this Clippers even money. It's in that even money line right now. That's how I'm gonna take it. Somebody asked what we betting on. I bet on William Hill in Las Vegas, bro. I bet on William Hill. I bet in the casino. On the app I'm using a live bet is William Hill app. I'm not really gonna plug them, but that's what I'm on.
NBA, I pretty much use well, I'm new to UWager right now, but I will use UWager. Usually I use Bet Online for like favorites or like money lines, or I'll use Bovada for underdogs, and 5 Dimes has pretty good props. So that's pretty much where I'm at with my sports books for NBA.
Yeah, and then the Clippers is down to like they had to pick them. That's the one pick that game I'm taking. I've been looking at these totals. I also kind of like the over in that game. But like I said, I've been stuck on these totals this year, man. It's in that 224. These two teams, I think they can get over 224 tonight.
Yeah, I'm not really looking to test the totals right now. Totals, like I said, they're tricky. I'm more on the sides.
Yeah, the totals been eating me up, man. But it's because I've been in-playing. And I've been noticing, too, referees right now are focusing on grabbing. You know what I mean? You got to be able to let the player move. If you grab them by jerseys, they're calling all those fouls. They're calling all those fouls. The last minutes of the quarter, when you rebound the ball, say if it's 7 seconds to the clock, if it sets to 14, you get basically a whole new shot clock back. A lot of more ways to put more points on this board that I'm noticing, and that's beating me. You know I mean, that's how I'm getting right now when it comes to these totals. Last 5 minutes of games, last 4 minutes of games. It looked like it's slow pace, and then boom, they bust out with 30 points. You know what I mean? A quick 27 points, and before you know it, it went over.
Hey, we have a question from Teddy B. He says, the Bulls were one of the best teams against the spread last season. Do we think they're a sneaky team this year? And they will be sneaky just because a lot of young talent, and they'll still be playing, especially at the end of the season. I look for them to be covering or winning a lot more games towards the end of the season when the other teams may not care as much and they're still playing.
I'm not high on the Bulls. Like I said, you know that. They got injuries already. Last year was cool. I didn't know if they wanted to win games or they wanted to take games last year. You couldn't really tell by how they played games. You would expect the Bulls to want to come out and lose. They came out and won. So with the injury, I think Zach LaVine's a superstar. You know what I mean? But
nah, I disagree. And he's coming off that injury. You don't know what you're going to get out of him.
No, but besides the injury, he's still a superstar. Up in the East, and he have a team.
Superstar? No.
Superstar, not superstar. He's not a superstar yet. He's a star, but he can't develop.
Right. I'll let you get away with the star.
No, he remind me of Booker. Booker didn't come out as just a star. It take Booker like a year before you probably see a year or two before you see something from Booker.
As far as I can remember, Booker was getting buckets.
Yeah, man. Maybe it's the wrong comparison with Zach LaVine, but that's the same kind of role I see. You know, with the Phoenix team and the Chicago team. Phoenix is putting pieces around that young star. Chicago, I don't really see what pieces they put around that young star to help them develop into that star.
Right. Hey, I think the baseball game is starting up, and somebody's just asking what we think. I know I don't really have a play on this game. The Yankees versus the A's. I would lean just towards the A's, just because I don't think there's really any value in betting the Yankees. And Severino is not good against the A's. I think he's like 1-3. His team starts against him, and it's 3-1 to the over. He had like a 5.22 ERA. So I would lean A's. I would hope the Yankees could win with all the money they put into this team, but everybody's on the A's and the money game, so I like the A's too.
I'm on neither one of these sides. Fuck baseball.
I love baseball. I didn't used to like it. I used to hate it, but I love it now. I'm just not on this game.
Hey, I'm cool. I know a couple of guys got Oakland to win a division or whatever. I don't exactly know what they're supposed to win. I know they're supposed to win something. Hey, good luck. Fuck baseball. I jumped on the game last night. I took Cubbies with bottom of the 10th, or beginning of the 10th, money line. quick loss. Again, baseball hates me, and so does soccer. Everybody else win but me. So hey, that's a sign for me to stay the fuck away.
Hey, the Knicks, it closed at 229. Live is down to 221, and right now score is 18-9 in favor of the Nets.
Let's whoop on their ass.
Yeah, well, I would look. I still think the Knicks are going to win.
I mean, but I'm saying the Nets got 3-point shooters. They want to play at a faster pace. That's my only concern. Like the coach is teaching that to the whole squad. I'm bringing up my book right now to see what it was. I kind of got thrown off a little bit because I wanted to break down our news first, and then we just jump right into the game for like all of them real quick. So now, I'm trying to regroup.
Well, we got a couple games about to start up. What time is it now? 4:56. We got the Bulls and Bucks and OKC and Pistons. Did you have any play on those or not yet? Just gonna play them?
I'm not doing nothing with the Bucks. The Bucks are both. This is a bad card.
Yeah, I didn't like today's games that much. The one that stood out to me was the Knicks, and we'll see how it pans out. I do like the T-Wolves now though, and my leans as far as the other games are Pistons and Bulls.
It's a bad card tonight. No, it's a bad card. Even OKC not trying to play nobody because they're going against the Pistons, who nobody even doesn't expect shit from. You got the Bucks. They should come out smacking the Bulls tonight. That's what they should do. But I'm not high on the Bucks. But if y'all have first half lines, I'll take the Bucks first half. Bucks first half is a solid bet to me if you got them. Bucks first half, I'll lock it in if you're able to get that. Right now, the Knicks is at plus 8.5. If this Knicks total go up to about plus 11, 12 early, take it. I would say take it 10.5 early. You know what I mean?
I like to live bet the Knicks maybe if you're looking for the side, maybe to start the second quarter.
Yeah. You look for something like that. If it's 8 early, like I said, these Nets. I'm high on these Nets. I don't want to fade the Nets at all. Like I didn't jump on them earlier because after I found out everybody who was sitting down, but that was my play. My plays for today were the Nets, OKC, and Clippers. I realized OKC sitting everybody. That instantly said in play this game. During preseason, they start seeing people doing the preseason, and you have a side. Once you see them start sitting, in play. Don't pick a side, in play, and see what the people they put in, how they're gonna play them. Because the other coach may be like, well, shit, all your stars ain't playing. I'll set my guys earlier. You know what I mean? Don't point the rest, but my guys play the whole time either. So best way to do is in play. Right now, Knicks is at plus 9.5. Let it keep creeping up though. It's first quarter.
Don't take it yet.
It's first quarter. Let it go up a little bit more. You get about, like I said, 11.5. Snatch it. You know what I mean? You get 11.5, 12.5. Grab it. But it's too early. It's too early in the game for them to not fight back.
How many comebacks have we seen already? I feel like it's every night. It's a big comeback.
Well, that's part of my rule when I in play too, man. If a game, somebody start off a game, man, they take off in that first quarter. I take off. I'm looking for that good number, but I'm looking for the settle at like a 12 or a 14, depending on the squad in between there. Good teams that's supposed to win, that's favored, and they start off losing, I try to jump on there with the plus value, the plus points, and you know what I mean, and hedge my way out. You know, try to get it. I got the other day. I took who did we grab? I grabbed somebody plus 14. I had somebody plus 8. Milled it out and hit both bets.
Right. That's a good way to do it. I mean, insurance on this next game. Where in the beginning, were you leaning under or over?
In the beginning, I was leaning over.
So what do you think about the live total? I know it should be lower. Do you think they'll pick up the pace and start scoring?
If it go down, it's at 215 right now. If it dropped, it was at 229 when it ended, right? If it dropped to maybe 207, like the other day we saw a game drop to 206. That was at 227. It went to 206 fast and still got over it. So I'll wait for it to go down some more. Right now, you're only down 12 points. Let it get down maybe 15 points from the top total that was already sitting at, and then hop on it. You know, you don't want to take it too early on, especially these teams too. You want to play, wait. You know what I mean? Wait a little bit. Wait the second quarter and see what they're doing. You know what I mean? I don't like jumping on totals, spreads early, first quarter. But you're talking about somebody who haven't had success with them this year, like I had with it last year, the years before last. A lot of new rules, but sitting at 214 now. I say stay off of it for right now. Let it drop a little bit more.
Yeah, I'm not high on the total. I'm more looking at the side, and I'm just waiting maybe for the second quarter, see when the next lineup comes in for the Nets, and just see how they look. I'm just looking for a spot, maybe 10 or more points for the Knicks, and jump on that.
Cody AB said game going under. It can. I'm not calling it. I'm not saying shit. I mean, I've been bad on them totals. Like I said, if I was to do anything, it'd be the over. I know the Nets want to run. I've been studying this Nets squad all summer. Last year, Nets want to run. Like I said, they got their centers out there practicing 3-point shooting up 100 threes at practice. They want to swing 5. They want a man that can run up and down the paint, stop, pop, shoot, spread the floor. They want to spread the floor. They rank third in pace. They're not going to sit around and wait to score. They're going to get out there and just try to put the bucket in the basket. So you want to pick an under, hey, that's fine with me. I don't suggest it, though.
Yeah, Cody AV saying this Nets game going under. Welcome in, Guan White. I see Arthur Mead in here, too. Hello, everybody.
You should take those LeBron James posters down. He ain't the king.
He's the king.
LeBron the king, bro. I don't know what you're saying. He's the best basketball player on the planet. Second, KD.
I'm welcoming him in with open arms over here.
Yeah, to me, the top player, the basketball players in the world, LeBron, KD, Carter.
I hear something about KD maybe going to the Knicks. Like, kind of like how LeBron said he sees something about the Lakers franchise. I heard kind of the same thing about KD and the Knicks.
I think so. You would say you have KD and the Irvin over there?
I mean, possibly. Although Kyrie's saying he wants to stay a Celtic, but I could see. I mean, KD. I think he's gonna leave. You can't keep everybody over there. He's won his couple rings. I think it's time for him to move on.
They don't have to lose somebody anyway. Golden State have to lose somebody. They can't sign Clay, Green, KD. It's impossible, bro.
Right. I'm hoping we can steal Clay actually to the Lakers. Clay would be a nice fit over here.
He's a shooter.
His dad played for us, so hopefully he whisper in his ear or something.
What you think about Carmelo last night?
Carmelo had a solid night. It's the preseason, but he had a solid night.
Yeah, I just wanted to see how your energy was. Your energy was lacking when you said solid night. Carmelo came out there and did exactly what I said he was going to do. He didn't have to come around the ball screens last night. He got to sit and wait for the ball to come to him and shoot. That's all he had to do. He had 13 points.
That's what he was doing in OKC.
He was coming. No, he wasn't. He was coming up in ball screens at OKC before he could do anything. He had a hand in his face.
Well, we'll see. Hopefully, it translates to the regular season. I like Melo.
Hey, Enos looked good. Carter Williams came out balling last night too for the Rockets. Man, the Rockets got to have a real deep bench. They got a real deep bench. Something that Golden State does not have. Something that the Lakers does not have. Something that Philadelphia does not have.
How many points did Memphis score on them? They were like, who does Memphis even have? Did Rockets plan on playing any defense this year?
Yeah, Jackson Jr. went off last night. He was 6 for 6. 1 for 1 for 3-pointers.
I'll probably be 6 for 6 against the Rockets too. They don't play no defense.
Hey, like I said, it's gonna be outscoring. Name a squad out here right now who can outscore this Rockets. They have scoring wise.
I name a team that could play defense on them.
I'm not asking. I'm talking about scoring. We just talking about baskets. We doing buckets for buckets. You forget, I'm a WNBA capper. So there's plenty of teams out here who don't play defense. The Storm won a championship and couldn't rebound. You know what I mean? And make their shot.
I know OKC will still score more than the Rockets.
Like I said,
not OKC. Golden State, my bad. Not OKC.
Oh, you okay? Well, you say OKC still can't outscore the Rockets this year. This Rockets team.
I meant Golden State, not OKC.
Golden State with their bench they have this year? They can keep up and scoring?
Oh, yeah, you Rockets crazy, man. Who you related to on the Rockets squad?
Like I told y'all, man, I'm going on this. I'm flipping this, man. So like I said, Storms win the championship, and they won that shit. Rockets win the championship, and they gonna win that shit.
I saw it in the chat earlier. I know who it was too. It was Moses. He said, "I like whenever Ski disagrees with Rail. He just laughs."
Hey, it's cool. Now people saying Carmelo trash. I could call Carmelo whatever you want, man. If you watched the game last night, you didn't see the same Carmelo you saw for the past 2 years. You saw a smiling Carmelo Anthony having fun out there on the court, playing with actual friends. Not in that okay situation where he really didn't want to go to, but he went because he was, you know what I mean, he's wanted to go just be seen.
I mean, Carmelo was smiling last year when he went to OKC.
Not like last night, bro. Like he has been since he's been over there. I've been seeing them when they draft workouts, been at practice workouts. I've been watching, reading it, seeing the stuff. Lala now, she want to come out and tell her life and what's been going on. Man, fuck all that. Don't ruin this, man. Don't ruin this championship, Lala.
He's trying to calm down, huh?
Yeah, go back to power. Show them titties off. Leave him alone, Lala. Leave him alone, man. Let the man let him get a championship, bro.
He just now getting his mind right, huh? Okay.
Wade got a ring. Bron got a ring. Only right Melo get a ring, bro.
Maybe if he come out and play in his hoodie, I'm still not buying it.
You said you still ain't buying it?
No. I mean, one game in the preseason? Nah. I just saw a whole season.
Hey, well, you high. I can't really debate with you, man. You too high on these Lakers anyway, so you got a bias. You got a bias. Joey got a bias.
No, it's not about the Lakers. We're just talking about the Rockets right now.
Yeah, Shaq got a bias. Who in here with me on the Rockets this year? Anybody? I ain't got nobody with no love with the Rockets this year.
You think they're gonna win the championship or what? I mean, I like the Rockets team. I'm just not. Rockets about to win the championship high on them. Or Rockets about to win the West high on them.
Somebody says the NBA all about superstar players. Nah, every team needs a superstar. I think every squad have to have a superstar. Not like the back in the day, the 90s or the 80s, where you can name 2 superstars off every ball club. All right. Have a superstar.
So now the Knicks ended the first quarter 17-26. So I think they started to pick up the scoring towards the end of that quarter because it was 11 to 21 with like 2 minutes or like 2 minutes and 30 left. So I think they'll start scoring a little bit more now. What's that live total at?
212.
Mm-hmm. It might, if you think it's gonna go over, it might start being about that time.
I say let it get down a little bit, 206, 207. Start off missing. I mean, I'm not touching it.
Yeah. I mean, like I didn't put a bet on it either. What's the live line for the Knicks spread?
Huh?
The spread for the Knicks.
Oh, plus 8.5.
8.5 still. Yeah. Unless I get a 10 or above, I'm not really looking to pull the trigger right now.
Yeah, no, I'm off of that one right now. But the game that's getting ready to start, what's good? They both just started, huh? Denver just started. OKC about to start. They're both about to kick off right now.
Right.
I'm gonna inplay those. I'll tweet those out.
You know what? I'm probably gonna inplay those as well.
Inplay those, tweet those out.
Those are the 2 favorite games I looked at to inplay. So, I'm gonna definitely look at those.
Yeah, but what I am locking in, though, I'm locking in. I already locked it in. I took Clippers at even money.
Oh, really? I didn't know you locked that one in.
Yeah, I had grabbed it before we started the thing. We started this. I already had grabbed the Clippers. So yeah, I'm on Clippers tonight. Locked them in. And as for the rest of the games, I'm about to end play this.
I hope you win, real. I think it's Timberwolves, but I'm gonna roll with you because I don't have a bet. I'm just gonna hope you win.
Oh, I will. It's my son's birthday.
That's right. I like the confidence. That's right.
That's it. That's actually something we was capping it together.
There's a guy here. There's no defense in the NBA though. There's for sure defense in the NBA. Just not a lot of teams have it.
When he said, I get what he says, no defense in the NBA. It's just defensive players. You don't really have no team that's all about defense in the NBA, except for one defensive team that we do have is the Boston Celtics. That's the one defense.
The thing is, teams are not focused on defense in the regular season, but when it's the playoffs, you see different teams, different players. Like it changes. The teams that have the defense in the playoffs are teams that win.
Yeah, Rockets have the best record in the West going to the playoffs. Yeah, Rockets are probably the number 1 team out the West. Rockets have home court advantage going to the playoffs.
That's fine. They're still gonna lose.
And Rockets, no matter who I think the Rockets face in the East, I don't care if it's Philly, I don't care if it's Boston, Indiana.
They're not going out the West, so just get that versus the East out your head.
Every team that made that, I think that make it to the championship that can really like compete with this Rockets club will be Toronto. The Rockets match up well.
The Rockets got worse this year, man. They didn't get better.
They got Cannon, not Cannon, but Enos James. He came over there balling. He got defense.
Who got them?
The Rockets got James from Detroit. He used to play for the Mavs. The Mavs he's so high on.
Man, the Rockets got worse. They lost their defensive players. They lost Ariza. Man, if you don't think Ariza mattered at all?
I'm not saying it, but one man don't stop the show. He and LeBron.
That's the defense. Like that's the player you go. Well, in the playoffs, why did the Cavs win? Why did the Cavs win?
What you mean? Win what?
Why did the Cavs come out of the East?
Because
why did they?
Because the East is trash. LeBron James is King James. He go wherever he go, championship follow.
So nobody could stop LeBron, right?
That's all this. That's all the whole squad was for the Cavs' defense.
So I'm asking you, could anybody stop LeBron in the East last year?
Yeah, let's not act like LeBron has not been locked down.
He wasn't. If he was, then they would have lost.
I'm saying that's not he hasn't been.
You need to have a player that's going to play some defense on the other team's best player. You can't just go out there expecting to outscore everybody in the playoffs. It's not going to work. And we just saw in the playoffs that if nobody can stop LeBron, LeBron's going to win.
Why LeBron didn't win a championship then?
He didn't have enough for Golden State.
They didn't have enough what?
Anything.
Scorers, right?
Golden State got players who can slow LeBron down.
Scorers, though.
Golden State got players who can slow LeBron down.
I guess, man, we're going to get off that. Hey, I'm going to have to move to the East Coast. I'm going to move to New York, y'all. I'm about to come up to the Big Apple. I'm going to stay in the East Coast. I'm going to rep y'all heavy. I'm going to get a jersey with every East Coast logo going down my body. And just a big old F Golden State. I'm gonna give you a fucking Laker hat. I'm pulling this down tomorrow, y'all. We won't see LeBron in the background tomorrow. LeBron will no longer be up on my wall. I'm done with the Lakers.
Hey, for all the people too say like I hate Golden State. Y'all just heard me low key capping for Golden State. So just know I just keep it real about whatever team I'm talking about.
Hey, whoever that star dude keep coming in here trolling the thing, I'll put you on timeout twice. Come back in here with the shit again, we're gonna block you. I'm gonna play those games. I ain't about that. I don't do that. That ain't me. Do that shit with somebody else on YouTube. Don't do it with me. I ain't the one. I block you in a heartbeat, partner. And I keep it pushing. So I chilled the first time. I put you in timeout. I was cool with it, but don't keep it up. I ain't the one.
Hey, Wham agrees. Maybe with you. He says Trevor's nice, but that's everyone's issue about Houston. They're good because of the dynamic of Harden and Paul and Capella. After that, it's plug and go. But they didn't plug in no defenders. Yeah, it can be plug and go, but you got to plug somebody in. You can't just delete somebody and not add to replace it.
They replaced it with Carmelo. You act like Carmelo.
He don't play no defense. No defense.
You know what? This argument is going to be all year, y'all.
The Rockets didn't have no problem scoring last year. They don't need scoring. They need defense.
Your Lakers only going to beat the Rockets one time this year. The Rockets going to beat you.
We'll have a nice little friendly wager then.
We guarantee can put money on that. I'm going to put money on that. But y'all, man, I'm done with that. Let's on to something else, man. What's up with these Miami Heat, them jerseys? You see those?
I like them. Yeah, that was wet. That was white and like pink and blue.
Yeah, y'all check those Miami Heat jerseys out, y'all. Miami Vice jerseys, they kind of solid, man. They look kind of dope. I might have to go grab you one of the pink ones and the red, the black and pink. They look looking kind of decent.
I like them for sure. Yeah, I definitely would find some. Maybe rock the grapes, like the white ones. You know.
What's that score in that game right now?
1930.
1930. Knicks at 9.5. Oh, total at 1930?
Yeah, it's the second quarter with 9:41 left. So they didn't really scoring.
I'm let that total keep dropping. The 227 was.
It's too early still for that because
it's too early. And Thunder just got kicked off right now, and the Bucks and the Bucks and the Bulls.
Right.
Go.
Brook Lopez just dunked on somebody. Actually, dunked on two people.
Let me tell you what you know in this corner.
Oh, it's Brook versus Robin Lopez again, brothers again. Bucks are up 6-2 in the first quarter. 2 minutes in.
Yeah, I'm turning into NBA shit right now. My package. I don't know why poker was
on. You be watching your poker, huh? You got to get your money in all the ways, I guess.
Hey, I be playing poker online on the computer up here, man. Hey, I play poker online and play spades online. Y'all want some smoke? Hit me on Twitter. Find out where I play at. Come get this smoke.
So which game are you turning on right there? Is it the Bucks game?
Yeah, the Bucks game is on right now.
Yeah. So see, this is a game where I think maybe if the Bulls take two of their young, good players out, the Bucks are gonna start to run away.
Yeah. So we want to hop on the Bucks now. While it's early, well, it's only at 5.5. It's up now. I don't want to.
It's too early. Yeah. But I'm just looking for a spot. Hopefully, this stays close like the first quarter. And then we get a more favorable spread after that.
All right, I'm going to give everybody what to do right now with the in-play games. First, for Knicks, Nets for me, it's at 10.5 right now, Knicks, Nets. I don't know if the Knicks may come back from this shit. The way the Nets looking right now, they able to shoot. They do whatever they want out there against this Knicks team. I don't see no defense from them. 10.5 is a good number, but I would look for higher. The total is at 208 right now. I would jump on that. If y'all like the over 208, Now's the time to take it. You probably can get it lower, but 208 might be the area to take it at. As for the Bucks, Bulls game, I say let it drop a little bit. Snatch the Bucks if you can at -3.5. First half, I hope y'all took it. If y'all did take the first half Bucks, which I'm gonna offer it.
Oh, Giannis just put a nice little spin move and finish on him. Yeah, the Bucks might take off, man.
Just block the shell. Yeah, the Bucks gonna.
Yeah, but it's just a matter of how long is this.
The starting unit gonna be in.
But the Bulls don't really have that many players on the bench.
The Bulls are a bad team.
True. Yeah. See, the Bucks are putting in work right now. So maybe this is a game. We were high on the Bulls earlier in the day. So maybe we should look for the Bulls to go down early and maybe grab the Bulls.
We also thought Oladipo wasn't gonna play. Remember, he was.
You mean Giannis?
Yeah, he was GTP before the game, for tip off. Instead of still on my thing, they had him in the lineup, but he had GTD by him.
Hey, you know what? I think this is going to be a game where the Bucks are winning by a good amount. Oh, okay. Yeah, the Bucks are winning by a good amount in the first quarter, first half, and then the Bulls come back at the end and just make it like a closer game.
Yeah, fourth quarter. That's why you take any of these things down, you want to take them with some good value, with some good numbers. Like right now, Knicks at 12.5. That's a good number. That's the number we said we was looking for. Knicks 12.5. I'm like Knicks in right now, 12.5.
So, what number are you looking for to back the Bulls?
They gotta be up there too, because the Bucks are running away. You gotta get the Bulls at. No, nothing back. I'm not backing the Bulls at all tonight. I'll stay off of that one.
Yeah, because it's looking kind of nasty right now.
I'll stay off of that one. Yeah, just to get ugly quick, it could end up being a 15-point win for Milwaukee, even with the bench in.
The thing is, they're gonna keep playing because they got the new coach.
And everybody want to play good for the new coach. The best thing I can tell you, best scenario I tell you is stay off of it. Don't bet it. Everything ain't gotta be bet. Just stay off of that shit. If you ain't got the Bucks already first half or got them the -5 early, just stay off of it. It's looking like an under though. Right now it's looking like they go under 222.
Right. I mean, the Bulls are just not hitting any shots. So yeah, I can see that.
Under 222, and
that's a high total too.
And Thunder game is on right now too. Thunder and Pistons. It's in at 214. Basically the same thing. Thunder -2.5.
So this game, we're looking for a spot to back the Pistons. Oh no, you said you like the OKC.
I like OKC even with everybody out.
Well, they're up right now, 9-8.
Yeah, even with everybody out, I still like the Pistons here. I don't see where the guard play will come from for the Pistons at all. Pistons are a team I trust, man. I don't trust the Pistons. Like I say, even if they go over there and win to them this year, it's gonna be a fight.
Right. It's not much to like over there.
Yeah, it's gonna be a dogfight over there.
Okay, Bulls showing a little fight over here, 9-12 now. You know what? Bulls might be okay in this game. Yeah, they're coming back at them right now. 11-12 now.
11-12. Hey, but look, if they come back out, what did I say about the Milwaukee Bucks? They're supposed to be a dominant team over there, and I'm sure they don't look at it right now. They're playing their starters.
Yeah, they are. Their rotation, I mean, it might be a little different though. I think they might change it up, but yeah, they are playing their starters, and they should care about this.
Yeah,
this team is going to take some time to gel.
So what you telling me?
Just because they got a new coach, you don't know what he's not running the same system. They got a couple new players that they're going to implement. They're going to add the shooters over there, so it's going to take a little minute.
All right, that's the case. How long is it going to take for LA?
LA's going to take a little minute too. But the thing about LA is we don't have a new coach.
Y'all got a whole bunch of new players.
But they all playmakers. They all could play the game the same way. They all want to play the game the same way. It's just a matter of getting comfortable knowing where your teammates are going to be and knowing what your teammates want to do. That's it. I don't think it's that big of an adjustment for them to want to play that way.
I hear you. Yeah, and early that Thunder game too is at 4-4 right now.
Somebody said Judge hit a 2-run homer just now. Daryl Lyles says Judge hit a 2-run homer.
8-14. Yeah, OKC was trying to pull away. Schroeder out there looking good already.
Yeah.
Schroeder with a quick 9 points in this first quarter.
Hey, what's that live total on the Knicks and Nets?
209. Down 18 points.
Did you test that at all?
I took the over 208.
Over 208. Okay.
No, I took the 208, but I just took with Knicks plus 12.5.
Plus 12. Oh yeah, that's a good bet right there. I think I'm just gonna.
That's the number. That's the number I was looking for. I said 11.5, 12.5. That's the number right there.
Yeah, me too. I mean, I like that. I think they will. I think they're gonna come back and win still. Honestly, at this point, when I'm looking at it.
But if they don't, then the Nets prove to me that they are what I thought they were. Good this year.
I'm not gonna say all that just off one preseason game versus the Knicks.
You know.
But I'll say that they'll look all right. They look pretty. They look like they're on the right track.
Yeah, he said my spread.
Jared just hit a 3-pointer. He still play? Jared Dudley hit a 3-pointer. He still play? Wasn't he like a reporter?
I told you no. Dudley played for the Nets. He went over there this year's a free agent. He got picked and traded.
Hey, somebody I remember during the season they told him they're like, all right, you need to chill with your retirement body.
Hey, they crowded in the NBA, man.
Yeah.
I'm looking for something else. Let me see any insight we can give them for tomorrow's game before we get up out of here. Look at tomorrow's card real quick.
Yeah, hopefully we have some better games there. Let's see.
Rockets. The messed up part about preseason and regular season is my lines don't come out until 8 a.m. in the morning. I can't put my bets in the night before for a preseason game. I don't even have a spread the night before. You know what I mean?
They come out early.
Yeah, so the Rockets Pacers game tomorrow, I'm already looking for an over.
I mean, yeah, like I said, it's hard. They don't play any defense anyway. You saw the Grizzlies putting up points on Houston. Why wouldn't the Pacers?
I was wondering where the points are going to come from in that fourth quarter. That was the reason why I took the under in play, and the fucking Memphis Grizzlies did still put up points, even though I'm still high on the Rockets. They didn't care about the end of the game, man. There's a bunch of threes that's being shot up still. Nobody cared about the end of that game.
Right. Hey, I think, you know what, we said we're going to stay away from this Bulls game, but, I mean, if you look on my Twitter, I might have a play on this game later because I think the Bulls might hang around.
It's 11-15, 11-17.
Yeah. If it I'm waiting right now, but I'm looking more towards the second half.
You said the Lakers' only problem is defense right now? I think the Lakers' problem is defense. I think the Lakers' problem is they pacing. They don't know if they want to be a fast.
How's the problem defense, first of all?
Slow it down. That's how I look at the Lakers.
You going to ignore me? My question, how's our problem defense?
For the past two preseason games, that's what it was.
It's preseason, man. Nobody cares.
That's what I see. I was going to ask a question about what I see, so I answered the question about what I see.
What about the first half? What did you see in the first half?
LeBron. I see.
That's all you saw?
I see LeBron and Rondo do what they're supposed to do. When LeBron and Rondo come out and everybody else come in, I don't see shit.
Well, the first half, we were up by 11 points, and that's the half that the teams come out and care about.
I saw good stuff with Lance Stevenson. I
saw a lot of good stuff.
But I didn't see no good from. I haven't seen 2 games already. Pope has not shown me anything in 2 games.
I'm not looking for Pope. Pope is not big for us this year. It's not like he's make or break for us.
If you try to build a championship over there, and Magic is move him, pick a piece.
We don't gotta do that. I mean,
I don't like Michael Beasley over there.
The thing is, you never know. KCP might hoop off the bench, or like maybe in another unit when he's the one who just got to put up all the shots. If we not nobody scoring and it's a bad night, he could be the dude to come in and catch fire. So you don't know.
King Real Estate Company. I'm thinking Phoenix Suns win total. I gave the Phoenix Suns. They're at 29 now. That's 8 more games. I expect boy to be the MVP.
Aiden, right? Yeah, he was looking nice.
I expect him to be the rookie of the year. I mean, I will in play. If you was at the Phoenix, I'll wait. I'll still wait. Wait to see what happens. Wait till like the last 3 days of preseason to see how they gel. See what you like from them. Booker's still missing, so you're gonna lose the first couple games out the jump.
Hey, my boy is in Lonzo Trier. Knicks making a little push. 33-40. So if you grab, I said I was looking for 10.5. I didn't really grab it myself just because I thought UWager had live lines and they don't have it up here. So I should have been on my Bovada. But Rail got the 12.5. So if you caught that, that's a good one right there.
Yeah, and Bulls right now is plus 9.5. If you like the Bulls, I'll grab them at 9.5.
You know what? It's still 5 minutes left in the first quarter. I think Milwaukee is going to end the first quarter strong. So I will wait till the second quarter.
And well, if they get that strong, then you can give them at 12.5 or 13.5. They push right out in the last 5 minutes. You can catch them at 12.5, 13.
If you get 12.5, yeah, for sure. I would pull that trigger.
Yeah, I don't see Milwaukee. OKC, Nets. I see it maybe being a 6-7 point win. But yesterday, LA had an 18-point lead, lost that shit, and losing by 1 point. It's all about if they care about it, who they put in. If they put the bench in, the guys we don't even know. Like, yeah, if you guys come in yesterday, it's like, who the hell is that? You know what I mean? I'm looking at like, there's some people out here we won't even know.
Right. Hey, you said you jumped on that live over for the Knicks and Nets, right?
No, I took the 12.5. I was gonna grab it at
my bad.
I was gonna grab it at 208. I didn't grab it, but now it's back at 211.
Yeah, Brandon Fox in here said he jumped on the over 208 for the Knicks. So that looks like a good one there because they're starting to pick up the pace, like we said. Knicks are down by 4 now.
And tomorrow, man, I don't know if anybody got some NFL plays. We do on here. We talk about everything. So my NFL play for tomorrow is I'm taking the under 61.5 in that Pats game. I want to see what the coach going to really get some scoring from. Receiver out. You got a couple of banged up people this period. I don't think, like I seen Donnie. Donnie even said Luck should play tomorrow. I agree with you, Donnie.
Right, I saw that comment too. I agree too.
Yeah, he said Luck should even play. Treat it like a preseason game. Let him sit. No point to get them hurt out there. They're not gonna beat the Patriots. Now this they have. So
short week too. Like why even bother? Just go ahead, suit up. Just what Donnie said. Suit up the next week and try to win a winnable game. You know you're not winning this game anyway.
Yeah, so I like that, and I like the Patriots minus 10.5.
Yeah, if I'm playing this game, I'm looking towards some type of way of betting on the Pats, whether it's first quarter, first half, full game, first half and full game, something. I'm looking to bet the Pats.
Well, so we got a couple minutes left for you guys. Let's recap this. I gave the Knicks plus 12.5. It's at 4.5 right now. I put out there in the air over 208, sitting at 212.5 in my books now, looking good. Bulls sitting at plus 9.5. We suggest that Ski agree. Wait till it go up a little bit higher if you can't get the Bulls about 12.5, 13.5. Any thoughts on Thunder in play for them?
Like I said, I'm looking to bet Detroit. They were down by like 10. I should have talked about it then, but they're down by 5. Maybe if OKC can finish the first quarter strong, try to back Detroit. And I'm looking for the same thing out of the Bulls. If the Bulls go down big in the first quarter, you might get a nice juicy line, and they should be able to come back.
Got you. And my preset play for tonight, I'm on the Clippers, even money. That's what I'm on. That's the only game I took pre-tip. I'll be on the whole time hitting me up. I know you guys message me on Twitter. I keep my Twitter on mute because if I don't, I kill my battery. I go back and check. I may miss something, but I try to be as active as I possibly can. You know what I mean? To get back to y'all for any questions or line movement and stuff like that.
And I'll start making more of these live bets with you guys. I mean, I'm just easing my way into the preseason. We've seen some of these teams not even once yet, so I'll start easing into that. But I do like those leans I said, and my one official play is the Knicks money line. I'm rocking with that.
Got you. And Bulls is at 12.5 right now. Let the quarter end, see if you can get it a little bit higher. Man, now look for 13, 14. You know what I mean? But 12.5 is not a bad number to me either. But hey,
for when Giannis goes out the game. At the end of the first quarter, or Giannis goes out the game.
Got you. It's been a great show. Tell me where to find you, Ski.
Find me on Twitter, Ski Profit. If I take anything live, it will be right there.
For sure. And I'm your man, King Real, man. Want to send a happy birthday to my son, Prince Williams. About to go do some fun stuff. Probably about to watch the game in the car where we dropped. I hit David Buster to something real quick.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Birthday party on Saturday, but gotta let him turn up. Hey, love you guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. Once again, line shop at SBR odds. We on Twitter. We the Money Gang. We love hoop. Today was a crappy card, but hopefully y'all can win some money. Y'all won money yesterday. Let's keep this train rolling and win some today. Love everybody and deuces.
Thank you, guys.